Hello, folks, and welcome to another edition of Friday Night LAIKA. I'm here joining you today, not from my usual home, but from a secret lair. And today we're going to be making a murder mystery inspired by the work we did last week with the poems of Emily Dickinson to make something called the pencil treason plot. And I believe my friend Kat will be joining me soon for this. But in the meantime, I will have a few little things to show you. Oh, Kat is here. Welcome, Kat. Oh my God. It's amazing. I can't hear you. Maybe I have something going wrong.
Nope, I was muted. I think I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and you can hear me?
Okay. Yes, we're good.
Loving the
I had to grab my, thank you. I had to grab my earbuds. I was like, wait, I can't put headset on. I need those, and they were in my bag from traveling, but I'm good. I'm here.
It's fabulous. I knew you were going to do some sort of dress up, and given that I am not in a place where I can do dress up, this was the buns was the most I could do.
I love it.
Along with a little stable diffusion background from my testing with this brain yesterday.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, so I will share screen. I have, let me see, which screen do I want to share? I think it's this one. Okay, and let me see, make sure I can actually see the stuff that we need to see. Okay, so yeah, before we get started and into things, I wanted to tell people how we got the idea for making this, which was last week, you and we made some Emily Dickinson poems with the brain of Emily Dickinson, and these are some of our poems. And one of the fragments of text that came through while we were making these poems was the pencil treason plot. And as we were looking at that, I believe it was you, Kat, who said, "Ooh, that's a really good name for our next murder mystery. Let's do that." And so that is what we're going to do today. So that piece does not appear in any of the poems, but it carries on. It's like one of those pans that you keep cooking crispy aromatic duck in for 600 years and you just never clean it. You just keep on making it over and over again. So pulling bits of the last thing into the next thing until we have something to work with. Okay, and what we're going to be using as a brain today is I tried brain yesterday on this book here. It's called The House in the Borderland by William Hope Hodgson. And as you can see, it is a beautiful looking edition made by my friends at the Swan River Press back in Dublin. And you can buy it now for 20 euros, which is really good. It includes international shipping, so give it a go. And it's a really fantastic book. It's like it's a cosmic horror that like inspired H.P. Lovecraft, China Miéville, Terry Pratchett, all the greats. And yeah, so I have trained a brain using this, and that's what we're going to work with today. So it's made William Hope Hodgson. He died actually in the First World War. So it's long old enough to be inside the public domain for us to work with, and the poor guy. And it's set in a creepy house in the remote west of Ireland, where weird like pig creatures come at night and freak him out. So it's definitely a freaky house story. And we're going to make a murder mystery out of it. But like Kat, you said, you had the great idea, that we would start by making some characters first.
Yes. We had so much fun with that before, where it turned out poor Martin ended up being the butler and the murderer. So I figured that'd be quite a fun starting off point for us today.
I think you're very right. And it's notable that Martin has not been in Friday Night LAIKA since he was convicted of the murder.
True.
So we should be wary of who is the murderer today. So yeah, let's use our character creator tool. I will just kill the one I have there and we can make some new ones.
I love the dramatic way you chose to do that. Not, oh, we're going to shelf that for today. Just like, bye, you're the first one gone.
Yeah, kill him. So we are going to make, I wonder, like I just didn't do any like pre-arranging of our structure or our story today. I've just made the brain. And all I know is we're making characters and we're going to make a murder mystery, and that you and I are going to make it incredibly successful. That's all I know. So would you like to start with a character or shall I? What do you think?
I would love. I don't have a name, so you can choose the name for me if you would be so kind. But I figured very fashionable lady, secretly a spy, because we're talking about treason here, also has a cold because I have a cold. So I figured that would be enough for LAIKA to really like cook up something really fun.
A stylish lady who's also a spy and is currently suffering from cold.
Exactly. That's the vibe.
Yes, this is way more fun than waiting the 20 seconds for your comments to come through on the Twitch chat. I love it. Hopefully we can inspire more people to join us in this forum, because this is definitely better. Okay, let's magic up a Lady Valora. Bum, bum, bum. Let me think who I want to be. I think I want to be kind of a ruffian. I always want to be a ruffian.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, a neighbor holds information about a dirty secret over them. Hot-headed socialite who deciphers assistance. Tries to dress well but can't quite pull it off. How dare you, LAIKA? A person who wears men's perfume. Okay.
You know what? That last one though is true. It's true. Literally today, I grabbed one off the table and it happened to be a sample of a men's one. So LAIKA knows something here.
Okay. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to be Ricky Pete. And I'm going to be a languid gardener who always...
A languid gardener. That needs to be a word if it's not already. A gardener.
Gardener, yeah. Who always seems to know a little too much. He
That's
is...
why, like, you get fired a lot because people just are concerned that you know too much. They don't know what you know, but they're just like, I feel like he knows too much. We got to let him go. Move on to the next house. Like,
okay, he flits from job to job with the seasons.
and
it's
very sort of romantic almost.
By anyone.
Literally anyone. Just anyone. Not even dogs. Dogs are like, nah, I can't do it with this guy.
So do you think in this murder mystery, I guess we're going to be in a house, in the house, beautiful house on the moors. Ooh, Freaky Pete. Oh, he's a terrible gossip. And has a paranoia about porters. Well, that's very smart of him, considering what we know about porters from previous stories. And constantly betrays others. Excellent, excellent. Okay.
Well, I do want to refresh these, Joe, just to see what else LAIKA cooks, because I always like seeing the randomness that comes with sleep.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh.
Diligent. Okay, I quite like talks to plants and the affair with the politician.
Oh, that first one is me all the way through. I relate, Pete. I relate. Is Jacqueline?
Surprisingly organized. The sense of order may not be entirely understandable to others. That's an interesting one in a gardener. Okay. I think I like the second one actually, with the talks to plants. What do you think?
I think that's quite fun. Plus the affair with the local politician means you know stuff, which is interesting.
Yeah, and let's see about the other versions of Lady Valora.
Yes.
Although it's hard to beat the dirty secret.
Beauty. Okay. I think the other one is technically better overall, but beauty is the only thing worth fighting for. It's intriguing for a spy.
Yes. And also, yeah, the good at reading other people definitely could be good in terms of figuring out what's going on. And what's the third one? Oh, a kleptomaniac again, Kat.
Here we go again. I feel like the first one, but we need to keep the kleptomaniac as well, because it's just like, now that's just a part of my characters, I feel like.
Yeah, this is actually a thing we should add into the LAIKA character creator, is like the ability to just knock in an extra trait, a little human added trait. I think that would be really good. Okay. So let's have one more person. For now, we can of course add in more people later. But so far we have Lady Valora. Do you think Lady Valora owns the house that we're in?
Well, we definitely need somebody who's going to get bumped off, I think, is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it's
we got
Lady Valora.
Okay.
I think it's going to be this third person who's neither of us.
Ooh, maybe we should give Martin some redemption and have him be the person who gets murdered now instead. Maybe then he can come back next time as a ghost.
Mar, how do you feel about being murdered? Thumbs up. Mar.
Marmar. That's right. Beloved Marmar.
You know what? I think that Marmar might be the neighbor of Lady Valora.
Ooh. Well,
What
don't
do you think
forget
about
treason. Treason is involved, so it's got to be somebody like,
It's
you
true.
know, yeah.
And perhaps he could also be a politician and the neighbor. I don't know.
Could
Trying to
he?
tie
Could
them all
he?
together here.
Could he be the politician that Pete is having a good time with? That's the thing.
Yeah, I think so. Also, a local politician of some repute.
Wink, wink.
Of some repute, known for their advancement of some kind of law. Well, what are we again? The pencil treason plot.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of law could there be about pencils.
Maybe we murder him with a pencil.
Oh,
That could be
okay.
entertaining.
Anti-treason laws, then maybe. How about that? Okay, let's see what this gives us. And then we have the three of them sitting here, ready to rock. Come on, character creator.
Marmar is very complex. We got to give it time.
Very
You
complex.
can't. What's the phrase from there's one Pixar movie, I can't think what it is. You can't rush art. So that's what we're going. Ooh.
Okay, so Marmar has striking hazel eyes, tick, a querulous lawyer, has been in the Fellsmere.
That is fabulous. What is
Too
the
nice for
Fellsmere?
Do you know what a Fellsmere is?
I don't know, but if we don't use it for this one, I feel like that needs to be now what we loop into the next one, the Fellsmere.
Should I do a Google search for this, or should we just make it up ourselves? What do you think?
Do a Google search just to see where if it gets any reference from somewhere. But I'm going to hazard a guess. Fellsmere is something of its own delightful creation.
Fellsmere, Florida. Oh my God, Kat! It's in your neighborhood.
Wow, the first place in Florida where women were allowed to vote, home of the National Elephant Center. I'm sorry, what?
Of the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, more importantly.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so glad we looked it up. This is amazing.
I'm glad too. It's a real place.
The Frog Leg capital of the world.
Okay. Well,
you cannot make this stuff up. Oh my God.
He's been in Fellsmere. Okay. So
in the Fellsmere.
The Fellsmere. Maybe could it be a river or something in Fellsmere?
Oh my gosh. No, like I feel like it is the famous Fellsmere. There can be no other. It's the Fellsmere.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, the Fellsmere. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, great. So we've got some connections here. We've got Lady Valora, who has a neighbor who holds information about a dirty secret over them. That would be indeed Marmar. We have Freaky Pete, the diligent gardener of the estate, who's unreliable and talks to plants and is having an affair with the local politician. And Marmar, the local politician, who has been in the Fellsmere and is too nice for their own good and is not long for this world, perhaps. Okay. So
maybe enjoys one last meal of frog legs before he kicks the bucket.
We have to bring the frog legs in. The frog legs must make yeah, perhaps we could even bring in the festival. I don't know. I mean,
yes.
I feel like our house is probably going to be in Florida now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But
a little extra chaos.
When do you think we're playing here? What kind of time period?
Ooh. I don't know. This is fun.
How long have people lived in Florida? Like,
oh gosh. Well, I've been here.
Considered fancy, creepy ghost houses.
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I don't know about fancy creepy ghost houses, but I'm trying to think. Well, St. Augustine is I think actually the oldest settlement in the US. So we do actually have some history. So let me see, when was St. Augustine? God, wait, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Let's see. I think that was like 1600s though, so that's probably a little too far back. Oh gosh, okay, 1565. Yeah, but maybe a little too far back.
1565. Okay, that's a lot older than I thought.
Right?
We're gonna be dealing with, yeah.
What do you think? Should we do just like kind of classic generic 1800s and like call it a day?
Yes. 1800 sounds good to me. Okay, so let's go
I feel
back.
like all good spooky stories are like generic 1800s, you know.
Okay, I just want to make sure, can people actually, are we visible?
Zoom says it's on Twitch. Goodness knows. Oh, view stream on Twitch. I clicked a link. Let's see what happens.
I just want to
Pulling you up.
make sure that we are visible as well, because we're pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm pulling it up. What do we got? It's just trying to load.
Okay.
Oh, it says you're live, so that's a good start. We always appreciate that. Just trying to load. Says the pencil treason plot. That's good. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Excellent.
Great. Oh, I see. It looks like there might be several people here. Hello, several people in Twitch chat.
Oh, people in the chat, please feel free to give us suggestions and ideas in the chat. I can see it on my second screen here.
Nice.
I'm not typing in it, but I can see it. So feel free to give us ideas. Okay. So let's start. We're in the random 1800s in Florida, in a place near the Fellsmere, which we have just found out exists, the Frog Lake capital of the world. So
is now on my list to visit someday, because that's amazing.
So perhaps we should start out with just a kind of setting of the scene of getting us to the house.
Yes. It's got to be very hot, because it's always hot.
Okay. Yes, on a sweltering hot day in the, well, let's say borderlands, because that's part of what we're doing with
yes. Well, we could be like bordering a swampland. That could be kind of fun.
Lady Valora made her way home. I don't know which one. I don't know if I need to move us out of the way of the screen. I'm not sure, but let's see. Made her way home to something manor.
Frog Lake Manor.
Why not? To Frog Leg Manor. It is the Frog Leg capital of the world. Frog Leg Manor. As she swept into the house, she passed the looming presence of her gardener.
Ooh. Pete the Freak.
Known to all.
I feel like we're immediately taking the tone from like, instead of, I think we set this up to be a fun, creepy little murder mystery, and instead we're like, nah, Frog Lake Manor and Freaky Pete, why not, right? That's what you get with LAIKA, folks. Like some days you get like creepy stories. If you didn't see the one from a few weeks ago with very what was it, like a ghost made of air that could push you and do all sorts of very creepy things, legitimately creepy. So now we got Frog Lake Manor, we got Freaky Pete, we got, it's a good time. You never know what you're gonna get.
and we don't even know where it's going to go. Shall we see if the house in the Borderlands has something to offer us right now?
I think we should, indeed.
Okay, let us magic. And peeps in the chat, if there's anything with this video, let us know and we can move things around. Okay, how do you do, little chap? She asked. Green eyes. You and I go way back. Okay. Well, I'm really digging his glassy green eyes. It's very Freaky Pete. Or an outstretched hand. Oh my God, her cat
Gosh.
is or dead.
Oh.
Okay, so we've got glassy green
Oh.
eyes, or a dead cat, or she pretends not to know who he is.
Oh. I mean, I feel like we have to have the like, how do you do, little chap with the glassy green eyes? But
Yeah.
also, unfortunately, as much as in one way it pains me, since I do have cats, the dead cat is quite a like snappy turnaround, so that could be good.
Yeah, I do like the little chap business because it feels like the kind of thing that's going to really irritate Freaky Pete and
Yes,
make him
yeah.
turn on her later. How do you do, little chap? She
Mm.
asks, staring into his glassy green eyes. You and I go way back, don't we? Just make that a we.
Oh my gosh.
Pete narrowed, said glassy green eyes, and muttered a non-committal. Whoops.
Oh, and then I feel like we should magic whatever happens next. I'm like, this is one thing that I warn you about is I'm going to be wanting to press the magic button constantly just to see what happens.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh, it's 11 a.m. Okay, I like the first part of that.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Like is determined. I love it.
Laika knows what she wants here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, or he disappears down the back stairs. Okay, I'm pretty into the swig, I think.
The second part, just randomly petting a child.
Petting a child. He's sitting on the floor.
Gene, how tired I am. Oh
I think.
Sorry.
I think that the long swig from the flask is our best move here.
Agreed.
The other stuff, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh.
So what do you think happens next? So she's basically going into the house now, Lady Valora. Pete is standing outside the house, drinking his whiskey early in the day. And now I guess Lady Valora is going to go inside. Is she? Oh, we have a friend for you, Kat, in the chat.
Oh.
Excited at your presence. I don't know who Young Maple 11 is, but it's a great name. Yeah, what do we think? Do we want Marmar to arrive and then die, or should he just, or should we find him in the house?
Oh gosh. Oh, well, that could be quite interesting. Like she finds him dead in her house, and or maybe there's something like the question is, did she leave him? I don't know. I think that's an interesting thing with the character generation is he knows a secret about me, so therefore I have motive. You are having an affair with him. Who knows if that went south? That's a good motive. So I feel like something that allows us both to be on the scene, ready for some action.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe actually we should have the entrance of another character, some kind of detective of some kind,
Yes.
who enters the house, finds the body, and then has to figure out which one of us was responsible. What do you think?
Always a classic move, the world weary detective.
Okay. Shall we make a character for them too? Just before.
Yes, absolutely.
And hello, Young Maple 11. Thank you for liking my hair. That's very kind of you. So a world weary detective who cannot wait to leave the confines of Fellsmere.
I thought you were going to say of this mortal plane.
The big city. One of these days. Addicted to fruit gums and gossip.
Oh.
What shall the detective be called?
Ooh. How about something maple for our friend in the chat?
Excellent. Bernie Maple. Bernie Mapletoft. Sorry, we're obsessed with the FTX crypto crash at the moment. It's our whole. Okay, Bernie Maple, always smoking a cigarette, indulgent side that is unmistakable and possibly hard to control. Well, that's going to be good around Pete and his flask. A long-winded mayor arresting villages. And obsessed with a long-forgotten, let's just say that's deity, and it's spelled correct. Okay. So I guess it's time for that for Bernie Maple to arrive on the scene, right?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to see the other ones though. I always have to see the other ones. What other chaos is like made for us?
Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
Oh. They secretly wish to join the circus.
Or a dim blue suit.
Oh man.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I do like the large, dark, and curly mustache, but I don't. Maybe this is something we could do. You could do for like in the future is do almost like a checklist, because it's like I want Maple to be like secretly wanting to join the circus, also having that large, dark, and curly mustache. You know, like we gotta swirl
I think
together.
we have to have this like mix and match vibes, drag and drop.
Yes.
I kind of like the long forgotten deity though, because long forgotten deity feels like it could bring in an interesting twinge of the supernatural to us at some point.
Ooh, very true. Let's go with it.
Okay. So here we are, Bernie Maple. They were both startled by the arrival of a jalopy. Is just like a little old car from the old timey times.
Yeah.
By the arrival of a jalopy in the drive.
I believe it is jalopy. I could be wrong.
Jalopy. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
That's one of those words I've never heard anyone say out loud before and only read in books. Jalopy. Okay. They were startled by the arrival of a jalopy in the drive. It'll teach me to use fancy words. Bernie Maple. Detective Bernie Maple. Had he come for afternoon tea? Or something more
nefarious?
Nefarious.
That's a great word. We don't get to use enough in life.
Well, that certainly looks nefarious.
Oh. I feel like we need to keep that one and like just push it down for the ending, and like he calls the gardener Greenleaf just like as a weird nickname.
Okay, I'm writing that down. I'm just writing down Greenleaf. Yeah, because the gardener talks to plants.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe there's some afternoon tea happening in this second one if we edit it a little bit. Or investigation called off. Was an examination of the surrounding gardens. Okay, I think the second one is good because I think Lady Valora invited him in. They sat down opposite each other anxiously. Making small talk. Slowly, Bernie raised his glass and took a sip. So, Lady Valora, he asked, innocently, have you perchance seen your good neighbor, Marmar, lately?
The Right Honorable Marmar.
The querulous lawyer. Valora startled and replied, in a half whisper. Oh my God, the cat! The cat's coming back for more.
It really has it out for the cat. Oh no.
Yeah. Goodbye, Marmar.
Goodbye.
We'll try. See you soon.
See you soon in the afterlife.
Okay, so the pet cat has returned. That's kind of freaky.
Hmm.
Or a few days ago, or nothing. Oh, great business with the white Turk. Oh my God, all three of these are like a whole segment of
A whole direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, what do you think? So we've got the pet cat coming back, which I feel like is going to be like last time when we kept hearing about this particular character that we kept ignoring.
Well, it's interesting that one's interesting with the half whisper of just like, because obviously I'm afraid of talking about Marmar since Marmar knows things about me. So I like that whether I've done it or I've not, I have good reason for being like, Marmar, why don't we talk about like the weather? How about that instead? Or my frog legs? I make
We're
great
trying
frog
to
legs.
redirect the investigation into searching for our cat. Okay, that's
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, but I was passing the garden this morning and wondering what became of my pet cat. Became of my pet cat.
Well, and the big question I have is, why is the detective here? Like, was Marmar able to get out like a last call before he died? Like with his dying breath? Was like the detective supposed to meet Marmar? Like, why is the detective here?
I think he told the detective that he was going to confront Lady Valora.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Snoofles? But I think that Bernie Maple's not going to have any of this, right? Bernie shook his head definitively. And gently steered the topic back to the disappearance of Marmar.
You know what? I hate to contradict, but I feel like not gently. I feel like Bernie is not here to play games. He's
Indeed.
like,
He shook his head definitively. And do we need an adjective here, or are we just steering? Perhaps it's not steering. Perhaps it's more like like a ship plowing into an iceberg. And wrenched the topic back.
Yeah.
The disappearance of Marmar. Madam. Whoops, I'm so bad at typing today. Madam, Bernie exclaimed. Your neighbor has been missing for days. This is the last place he was seen. He was seen going to. You must have some idea of what has befallen him.
Oh,
Lady Valora was.
It's funny because my instinct is to be like, no, I was out that day. And it's like, you didn't say what day. I'm just like, nope, I was out. Whatever day it was, I was out. I assure you, I've been traveling. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Demurred. Inexpertly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's quite context holding.
Yes.
Surprisingly so.
Wow.
I'm
really
I don't like
That's
the old
great.
woman though. I mean, Lady Valora is not an old woman.
That's pretty fabulous though.
Okay, the second one she's thinking about writing to at once.
I love the ending of that.
Hashtag like and subscribe.
Just like, please end yoga with that from now on. Just like, bye everybody, all my love and respect, peace. Like, peace out, sugar sprout.
Or then to whom?
Oh.
To my sister?
Oh.
Okay, so what have we got? We
In
got
in the gardens. Oh man.
either I didn't know he was missing, or
Oh.
you know, I'll write to him. Or this weird wrench into a new direction of her having a sister at noon and the gardens. And we do have a gardener. So honestly, I'm feeling like, although we need to edit this one a bit, the gardens is probably the most interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it means we get to do a new character, which is always fun. Like, we don't have to necessarily put the sister in, but I feel like, at least for me, I like a so much that whenever we can generate more random stuff, I enjoy doing so.
Yes, let us do that. So let's just make this line and then we'll make the sister.
Yes.
Okay. Demurred inexpertly. But I think we can just say like, but he was with my sister, of course. About noon last Saturday. She was out walking in the gardens. Bernie Maple asks, and where is your sister now?
Ooh, I wonder, there's so many directions. Like, either like, my immediate thought, see, this is where you get the unfiltered stuff on Zoom, is my immediate thought is, I am the sister and myself.
Of course. And
I have a secret identity, you know.
I am also Bernie Maple. With the mustache hiding that I'm, you know, the Marmar as well. It's all.
Oh.
I like this idea, Kat. Okay, shall we see what it has to say and have a look at it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
this is very much corroborates your idea.
Yes, we can't be seen in the same room. I'm sorry. It's just how it is.
Exactly.
We're allergic to each other.
Very, yeah. Not in the right spirits. Okay. Or she's ill. A terrible reaction to the poison. Like Mama.
I think I should leave her to recover from it. And perhaps in time we'll meet again.
Okay. Sure, Lady Valora. So what do you think, Kat? Are you into ill and not near me?
Oh man.
Or the poison?
Oh, there's so many. This is where I will pretend like I'm in Twitch chat and there's too long of a delay and leave it to you to decide, because
okay.
Too many good options.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the first one because I really liked your idea about the thing about her being like same person. Oh, she is terribly ill. And so you cannot see her.
You know what? Like, I did not mess around when I said I was coming to play dress up today. So we have the alter ego. We can do a little fun action here. Okay.
Okay, amazing. Costume change. What is wrong with her? Oh, an illness. A terrible
So
one.
Oh no.
An illness, a terrible one. Okay, so I think if I was Bernie now, I would be very suspicious of Lady Flora. And I would be considering going out to have a little chat with Freaky Pete to see if he knows anything.
Agreed.
Okay, so let's just take it down here. Okay. You cannot see her. What is wrong with her? Unless I understand. A terrible one. Okay. So Bernie Maple asked Lady Valora to stay put while he went out to question Freaky Pete.
Comma, the guy with the glassy green.
have some questions for you. First, does Lady Valora have a sister?
I've never seen them in the same room. That's the thing. Oh.
Oh, but she has two brothers. Or Mr. Greenleaf. Okay. No, but I know where she lives. That's a very interesting way of putting it.
Oh gosh.
Or no. Okay.
Oh, this is not good to be doing while I have a cough because every sentence is making me want to laugh. Oh man.
Lady Valora have a sister? Okay, I think no is a good one. I like no. No,
yeah.
He said. Whoops. I'm not sure about the wand. Maybe we change this wand to his flask because we already know that's what he's holding. Holding his flask in both hands. And I don't think we need to bring in all these brothers into the equation because we need to kind of pull it together now. Pull it together. No, he said.
I was going to say, I feel like this is technically the least productive LAIKA session we've ever had, but it's also delightfully fun.
So I know it's taking us ages to get through our story here, but it's too much fun. I'm really into it. And I feel
you gotta have a pencil somewhere by the end.
Yeah, the pencil. And we also need the frog's legs. They have to be. No, he said, holding his
also the actual murder itself.
And crunching on a delicious frog leg. Just got to get it in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, does Lady Valora have a sister? So Lady Valora does not have a sister, so he's very suspicious. But I suppose that Bernie might ask Pete where he was on Saturday. This was the last time that Marmar was seen.
Oh, maybe Bernie has heard some rumors about a little something going on between them.
Good. Bernie files this information in his capacious memory and moves on to his next line of questioning. I am really not typing well today. Questioning. I've heard rumors about you and Marmar. Heard rumors about you and Marmar. Where were you last Saturday? Freaky Pete answered.
Drum roll. Ooh.
I'm just going to move. I don't know if I'm actually moving us around on the screen or not, but I'm just moving us out of my way anyway. Nearby, although unable to understand the meaning of the word near. Okay. Or in the house and walking and hungry. Or, okay, I like answer truthfully and there was no more question because then we can decide what happened. What do you think? Either nearby or in the house or truthful.
Good grief. I don't know. I'm trying to think how we can in the next like 10 minutes possibly loop this back around to make sense.
Yeah, I know. This is the hard bit, right? It's like, yeah. Okay, so team. I think we'll say the house. And I don't think a stammering look is a thing.
Yeah.
In the house, sir. I was out walking. I was very hungry. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's really suspicious. Right.
That
answered
makes total sense, says Bernie.
I answered Bernie. That makes
Seems
total
legit.
sense.
10 out of 10 seems trustworthy.
Did you see anything strange in the house? Pete answered him. No, but I did.
Oh.
I believe it was a dog. Okay. But I should have been suspicious. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, he went to the house and stayed there the whole night. I like
Well,
the
that's the other question too, is which house? Is he in Lady Valora's house or is he in his dear Marmar's house?
I thought that it was Lady Valora's house. What do you think about the hearing? I think the hearing is good. Oh no, I changed that one.
I was like, wait a minute.
The problem of the problem when you click in the wrong area. I was very hungry. Okay, but it's this one I want to change. To hear something.
Yes, yeah, I like that a lot.
No, sir. But I did hear something.
Maybe we're establishing that I'm just like Lady Valora is a pathological liar. Just like she doesn't have a cat, she has a dog, she doesn't have a sister. It's just herself playing dressed up, like
Yeah, like two women arguing, and a thud.
Oh.
And by then, I had my sandwich, so I left. Okay.
I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I walked, I ate, I was done.
Bernie Maple, at this, Bernie Maple strode with purpose back to Frog Leg Manor. Oh, we already put in the frog leg. We don't need to have him crunching the frog leg in both trembling hands. Bernie Maple strode with purpose back to Frog Leg Manor to confront Lady Valora. As he entered, I'm sorry, Kat, I have kind of driven you into being not only the murderer, but sort of two murderers at the same time.
It feels like it. Yeah, thank you so much. That's what I get for dressing up, apparently.
I mean, I'm Freaky Pete. Like, I'm out here trembling in class, so at least I got my sandwich.
You know what I love? I adore the fact that it's like the 48-minute mark. We have not said treason or pencil white.
I forgot about that already. We're gonna have to retcon that in at like when we have the whole thing. We're gonna have to retcon it. As he entered the dining hall, he tripped over.
We also haven't actually seen Marmar. We don't know if he's dead or alive.
We're tripping over something now. Well, we Bernie, as he entered the dining hall, he tripped over a sheaf of papers, a bundle of pencils.
Oh, or maybe it's like Marmar has a very special pencil, and that's what like he signs all his treason stuff with the special pencil.
And a bundle of pencils. Marmar's work tools. How do you say work tools? Legal equipment. Marmar's legal equipment. Stumbling further into the den, Bernie.
Oh, maybe like as he bends down to like pick them up, he sees like a leg poking out from under the table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stooping down to pick them up. He saw under the table, stumbling closer,
He saw, and then insert like. Oh. Oh.
Small piece of twine.
Ooh, could that be like to tie back plants?
No. Oh, I see where you're going with that. You're redirecting to Freaky Pete.
I am. Oh.
Or a dog on the other side of the room, or a hand grasping, grunting in pain.
Man.
Okay,
Boy.
I kind of like your twine thing though.
Thank you.
The gardener's twine. I think that has to be it.
Oh my goodness.
Gardener's twine. Tied around your ankles.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say around the throat. That's how he killed him. I was like, dang, that's intense.
Way better.
Oh.
Just then, Lady Valora and Freaky Pete entered the room behind him.
Oh, you know what? That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. But if Freaky Pete is the murderer, he was just straight up lying about me not having a sister. I could just be totally normal this whole time. And I'm just like, yeah, my sister's in the back. It's fine. And Sneaky, and I was going to say Sneaky Pete. Old Freaky Pete's just like, nah.
Or they did it together, and then he's trying to like frame Lady Valora.
Could be. Although I would hasten to suggest that they did it together. I don't know that they would want to leave the body sticking out under her table with the twine.
Into the room.
Again, nobody said they were competent murderers, so like,
Okay, let's just see what happens here. I mean,
yes.
Oh, shiver of fright.
Oh.
We're okay. Or I don't like any of these, so I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, I think that's the first time we've done it. Fun.
No, it's so forbidden. Okay, this is it. This is what I want.
Oh.
I think it's a double murder. I think Bernie's about to go down.
Yes, I like it. I don't think we've ever ended a LAIKA like that. We're like, sorry, bad wins.
Okay, this is the one. Instantly
Oh.
sprang to one side as the two figures approached. Sharp object. So what do you think? Should he get away or not?
You know what? Like, I feel like in normal everyday stories he would get away. I feel like this time we just say, nah, let's really, this is chaotic enough. Let's go for it.
Okay. But it was a swinging, long, sharp object. Less than a minute later, Bernie
dun.
lay
side by side with old Marmar.
Open floor. Side by side with Marmar. And the sheaf of papers were never filed.
Why did they do it? That's the thing, though. He has a secret over me.
So actually,
we assume that there's an affair going on, but
let's like that. Why am I making an effort?
Oh,
now we're bringing in a new character, me.
Oh. Maybe we should be very explicit with, we can always change it, so maybe we could do like the reason for the murder was, see what LAIKA says, and then we can like
That's a good one, yeah. At the end of the day, the
Maybe the
reason
two are like clinking glasses, like, yeah, we did it.
was plain.
Oh man.
Green leaf again, and an animal again.
Maybe Marmar hates pets and he's like, hurt my dog, my cat, your dog, and we're just like, nah, you gotta die for that. Sorry. Oh.
Okay, honestly, perfect ending. Perfect ending.
Amazing. Oh my god.
Dot. I'm
Oh.
into it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. One quick change, I would say. Maybe instead of
Yes.
one of them being a long, sharp object, maybe Lady Valora is, because we've already got. We know that old Freaky Pete did the twine around the throat, but maybe we're saying Valora. Like, no. Valora is definitely in it to win it as well when it comes to the murder game.
Yeah, a hat pin.
Nice.
Okay. I'm just adding these things so it stops being ugly. Why is love not in the dictionary? I mean, snoofles, sure, but
oh man,
this. But yeah, this is good. This is good, as always.
Oh,
We have an actual
wow.
thing.
We do. The merit of it may be debatable, but we do have a thing.
Yeah, I was thinking this day that Ross Sutherland, who has the great podcast Imaginary Advice, he gave a talk a while ago at a Youth Fabrique, and he mentioned his way of doing things. It's like ludic writing is like, you know, it's a story, or sorry, it's a game that you're playing with yourself. The process creates a story. And I feel like that's what you and I do when we do Friday Night LAIKA. It's just like, it's a game we're playing together that creates a story or a poem. And yeah, I'm really into this one. I actually like this one even more than the ghost. So, shall we make a picture?
Yes, please.
Yes.
It's me.
What do you think would be a good picture?
I feel like in theory, maybe like if we want to be very vague, like the hat pin and the twine, but I don't know that that's the most exciting cover. So we're very happy to choose something else.
Let's try Mars New Stable Diffusion.
Yes.
See if we can make that give us something good. A hat pin and some twine. Mysterious, gloomy, dark. Pencil drawing. Yeah. Pencil.
Ooh, yeah.
Pencil treason plot. And I think it's dramatic.
Agreed.
Okay. And then I think it'll pop it down here somewhere.
Oh. It looks like a pencil.
It looks like a pencil wrapped in twine.
Yeah.
Let's see what else there is. Whoa.
Oh.
That. Dun, dun, dun.
I like it the first one that it's like the pencil and the twine. If it's very you know.
Oh, well, this one's like kind of like an old eye.
I feel like it's really going for the hat part and not so much the other parts.
Yeah, the pin part is less important. Yeah. Okay. Well, we shall keep working on the stable diffusion and try and make it as good as our mid-journey work. But I think
we could. Oh, nice.
I like this, and I think this is very good, Kat. So I will, of course, take a screenshot of the story a bit and send it to you and the characters. So we always have, you know, records of the cool things we've been doing.
Yes.
And thank you so much for being here with me today. And of course, nobody else came and joined us on the Zoom, but maybe if they see us doing it, they will be enticed to join one of these days. If you've been watching you see this on video and you're enticed to join, please do join us. It really is fun. And yeah, we would love to have some more participants to work with.
Join the chaos. Have some fun.
Thanks so much, Kat. And should we do a high five?
Yes. Well, you know what? We're both the murderers. So cheers to us. We got to wing with it.
Cheers. Okay. I will see you next time. Okay. Bye. And goodbye, folks. And remember, if you like this, come and join next time. And if you like the feeling of the brain, then check out House on the Borderland by Swan River Press. Okay, and that is it for us. I will stop sharing and I will